Artifacts in Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl play a major role in both its story and gameplay. These are special items that can give you a buff but also come with a debuff, and I wanted to talk about them and how you can use them effectively to increase either the weight that you can carry or provide protection from various elemental damages in the game. First, let's quickly go over how you actually obtain artifacts. You should have learned this during the tutorial mission, but basically you need to equip your scanner, echo scanner, which is done through using the weapon wheel or pressing 7 on your keyboard. If there's an artifact nearby, it's going to start beeping, and more frequent the beeps, the closer you are to the artifact. Once you get really close to it, it should appear out of an anomaly. Artifacts are usually found in anomalies, so you'll be exposed to some danger when you want to get an artifact. There are some artifacts that you're going to be able to find in the open world without venturing into an anomaly, but this is rarely the case, especially for higher quality artifacts. Now that you've got an artifact, to equip it, you need to put it into a special artifact slot in your armor. Your starting armors will have only one artifact slot, and you can actually upgrade these at the technician to add additional artifact containers. Now here's the problem. Once you slot that artifact into your armor, it's usually going to start irradiating you. So most of the artifacts that I've picked up so far have this radiation debuff, which means that if you wear it, you're going to get irradiated. That's going to slowly reduce your health, and you'll have to drink vodka to clear the radiation from time to time. This is not an optimal way to play the game. So how do you fight this radiation from artifacts? Well, there's a main story mission that's going to take you to the garbage section of the map next to the slag heap, and you're going to be sent to explore this labyrinth within which you can find a couple of artifacts that just remove radiation but do not debuff you with a radiation debuff. Once you get these, you can slot in an artifact that gives you different buffs and irradiates you a little bit, and you then need to slot in that second artifact that just removes radiation, so it cancels out the debuff from the first artifact. This means that to use one artifact you actually have to have 2 artifact slots on your armor. No matter how much radiation protection you get from your suit or what kind of other buffs you use to remove radiation, artifacts are always going to irradiate you unless you have a radiation cancelling artifact as well equipped. There's just one exception. Later on, as you get more advanced armors, these can be upgraded at the technician with a lead container. These lead containers completely negate radiation from any quality artifact, so even the maximum radiation artifacts are not gonna debuff you. Once you get this type of armor, you're gonna see that your artifact slots in your armor have this green glow around them, and that means that slot is protected from radiation. You can put in there whatever you want. Other regular slots, you have to put in one radiating artifact and one radiation cancelling artifact for it to work and not get irradiated all the time. But these special slots are just for using like your best artifacts. There are many dangerous places in the zone where you can find these wondrous artifact stalkers, and I hope this little video of mine helped you understand the topic of artifacts a little easier. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel for more Stalker 2 content, and like this video, that would be helpful a lot. This is the Noob Stalker signing out.